Hey guys, this is Zach Cummings, UFC welterweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight. Check out Hungover Hand Right.
This is Hungover Hand Right, and this is the UFC 304 preview show. Chad, Seth, Dylan, Jonathon.
Hey, yo.
This is a big card.
Yeah,
I think it's a nice one.
I mean, I don't know the main
falafel up top.
Who's Belal
Exactly.
Muhammad?
Exactly. Who is that?
I vaguely heard his
killed.
name, but I've never seen one highlight ever.
He gets killed by forks and sausage
Dude,
party.
it should be Belal unanimous decision Muhammad.
Yeah.
It should be below my eye hurts Muhammad.
You guys, no, dude, he
even
got
when
poked as fuck. in that
He
fight.
described him winning and beating Leon, and it went to a decision.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to take
would
him
you rather
down."
him be realistic or be an idiot? I mean,
You gotta find the happy medium.
I'd rather him just not be.
I love the fact that the whole MMA community shits on him like we do, except for John.
see, and it's
Also, hold
almost like a thing that you're supposed to do now. That's why I don't really love it, because it's like everyone's piling on him.
Yeah. Look, all jokes aside, he's dominant as fuck. But
Scroll back
nobody
up real
wants
quick.
to see that.
Is this the worst fight poster in the history of
That's
fucking
horrible.
posters ever?
It's very
That is
lazy.
fucking
very lazy.
terrible.
Let's make a top 10 of fight posters.
That one's
You know.
that one's dead fucking last.
Verna and Lemos
I don't
that's
know.
happening tonight
That's a
was
good one.
way better than that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is
That's a cool one, though.
fucking
Yeah, that's cool.
awful.
This one's a lazy
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so if you haven't figured it out yet, and if you're stupid, it's Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad for the UFC welterweight title in the main event. 5 rounds.
Finally.
You got another 5-rounder in this card, but we're gonna save that. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. 5-fight main card, and we did a low key banger, and it's according to Tapology, the low key banger is the 3rd fight of the night, which seems impossible to me
Why?
because there's way shittier fights.
Yeah,
after
but you
that.
love RoboCop.
Yeah, that RoboCop and Leroy Duncan is way better than Sam Patterson, Kiefer Crosby.
I disagree.
I would
You know
agree.
that.
I would agree with you.
Look at Sam's neck.
He looks like he has cancer, or
Holy
he was a Jewish guy in Poland in the 1940s.
He looks like he's been in an
Oh.
RNC for 2 years straight.
Dude, his shit is stretched out, huh?
He's,
Got a long neck.
That can't benefit you, right?
No. Fuck
That's
no.
a lot of real estate.
I mean,
punch that
squeeze.
thing.
if you had a big neck that was like thick,
Yeah.
probably like
I'm
Romero,
punching the shit
Yeah,
out
but
of that.
I mean,
Probably
long.
good,
the
but-
length is the problem.
long and skinny. That's bad.
Can you imagine like left hooking that thing and like his whole head just like bends around your fucking
Oh.
fist?
That might hurt your hand.
Yeah. The Adam's apple just digging into your wrist.
All right, low key banger. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodrigues. Christian, I don't know the order of the nickname and the names here. We'll go Christian CLD Leroy Duncan.
That's awful.
It's his
Or
initials.
CLD Christian Leroy Duncan. I don't know.
Or
But
maybe that's just
stupid.
what people call him, and that's just
Maybe he pronounces it cold.
cold.
Yeah, I'm Christian Cold.
cold.
10-1.
Duncan.
Coming off 2 wins in a row in the UFC. Fighting out of, I think is this Gloucester?
Gloucester
I
or
think it's
Gloucester?
It's Gloucester.
Oh, okay.
29 years old, 6 feet 2 inches tall. Gregory
Easy
RoboCop
there.
Rodriguez.
You got it.
Gregory's the one that trips him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough word.
Shit.
15-5, coming off 2 wins in a row in the UFC. Fighting out of Deerfield Beach, Florida. 32
that.
years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall.
RoboCop's only 32 still.
He looks old.
Yeah.
This is I love this matchup.
Looks like Xerxes.
4?
Just,
Robo 300.
just
He needs a nose ring.
Just fuck his face up with piercings,
Yeah.
and that's what you got.
I love this matchup
Give him a little cut on his cheek.
in general because it's kind of like opposite styles, at least striking wise, because Leroy Duncan's kind of like a little bit MVP-esque with the traditional martial arts style.
Taekwondo.
He's a lot less flashy with it.
Mm-hmm.
He switches stances. He throws like axe kicks and like wheel kicks and stuff. But what I like about Leroy Duncan is when he in between the big shit, he puts just like nice 1-2s in your face.
Right.
Nice jab.
It's not all flashy bullshit.
Yeah, like he cuts out the fat
Fundamentals.
and he just puts
Yeah, yeah.
Straight fundamentals.
And I mean, he kind of got like the vet lesson against Petrosian a little bit early in his UFC career, but
I think it's a good thing.
since then,
Hi, Chrissy.
Yeah, fuck, you say early. That was just last year.
yeah, well,
Like a
his
year
second
ago.
UFC fight at least.
Right.
But I mean, Tululin's terrible, but Ribero's decent. He hits hard.
He might
And
he might subscribe, bro. Be nice.
Tululin fucking terrible.
he's 11-8. He
We
sucks.
lose one follower. Thanks, John.
I mean, he had Ribeiro like doing absolutely nothing in that fight. Ribeiro was so, I don't know if you guys watched that one back, but Ribeiro was like scared to death of this guy. Didn't throw a thing.
RoboCop ain't gonna be scared.
And that's
He's RoboCop.
That
Look
wouldn't
at
make
this
any
fucking
sense.
guy.
and this is why I love this matchup, because on the flip side, RoboCop's just like pure like power.
Mhm.
No switching stances, nothing flashy, just murder your face. Good grappling game as well. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I got a slight lean towards RoboCop.
Yeah, I mean,
I bet what are the odds?
I don't even know that it'd be slight for me.
RoboCop hits harder, but to me, definitely like a less well-schooled striker, at least.
Right.
Yeah.
But odds.
Where the fuck is it?
Down.
Wow. Pick him, essentially.
Okay.
Minus 115,
All right.
Christian Leroy Duncan. He opened way bigger than that.
Oh, whoa.
Maybe
Plus
maybe it'll be
160.
a fucking banger then, you know?
He opened plus 160. RoboCop's minus 105. Opened at minus 185. This one's really tough for me because I think if RoboCop starts getting touched up, which I think he probably will, he can go to the grappling.
Right.
He's a gnarly grappler, heavy top pressure, decent takedowns. But Duncan's a guy that when he starts beating people up and they start wanting to push like get in his face, he clinches them up and takes them down.
Mhm.
I don't see that happening to RoboCop though.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I'm going RoboCop decision.
I like
Same.
RoboCop as
If
well.
That's what I'm
he
doing.
doesn't touch him with something big,
He might knock him out.
that's what I'm saying.
Let's look at the stats here
Could this
because
be one of those cards where all the fucking English dudes lose? That shit's happened before
yeah,
in different countries.
most of the time it's in Brazil.
Right.
All the
right,
Brazilian
right,
guys get their ass kicked, but
But it's happened in Australia too.
yeah, I mean, takedown D for Duncan 50%. He's only had 4 UFC fights, so
Right.
it's not a big sample size. Obviously, RoboCop 100% takedown D.
That's not very good.
No, Duncan's not taking him down.
No, fuck
but
no.
I mean, I don't know. This one's really tough for me. Are you guys all going RoboCop?
I'm going Robo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you want to as well. Just do it.
I'm with
See,
the
I was-
Robo.
He always goes
Cop.
the opposite.
I was gonna go RoboCop, but since you're all three picking Duncan,
Yeah,
I
see,
mean,
we're
or you all three picking RoboCop.
yeah, but you can't base your predictions.
But this
off of
this to
that.
me is like feels 50-50, and obviously
Well,
the odds are
it's a
kinda,
pick 'em.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take Duncan. I'm gonna take Duncan knockout. RoboCop's been knocked out by fucking Bruno Ferreira. He's been
Oh,
caught.
so I could see Duncan getting. I mean, he's only got
Yeah,
one.
but Bruno
loss.
Ferreira though, like,
It's hard.
yeah,
I think when it comes to like neck and neck like this on these fights, I usually put a lot of weight into how many, the record, how many times the other guy's lost.
Right.
He's lost once compared to RoboCop. It's five losses. That's usually what I do when I cannot make a decision.
Wait, but you're picking RoboCop.
I am, yeah. But I mean, it's this one isn't like that cutthroat to me.
Yeah, I mean, going into this, I was like, who's more well-rounded?
Oh,
And I think it's probably RoboCop,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm picking Duncan knockout.
idiot,
Okay.
idiot.
You guys all going decision?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless
Robo-
I kind of want to think
look at the
RoboCop's gonna
size of
knock him
his
out.
fucking fist, dude. Look at that.
Those
They're
are kettlebells.
huge.
I mean, that
They're fucking huge.
Gregory,
bigger the
Felipe,
fist, 100%
Santos,
guarantee he's
Rodrigues.
going to win.
Yeah.
Anything else on this one?
No.
No. Go Cody Gibson.
All right, on to the main card, according to Tapology at least. See, Tapology, they got to update their shit, man. That name's wrong. We got King Green versus Paddy Pimblett.
King Green. He
King-
changed his whole ass name.
King Green,
Yeah.
32-15,
Yeah, he sucks.
and 1 draw. Coming off a win over Jim Miller at UFC 300. Haha.
He absolutely.
That was dog shit.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even been on 300.
That was yeah.
No takedowns from Jim in that one for some reason.
Yeah, what the fuck, Jim?
Jim did not show up.
Fighting out of California, 37 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall. Paddy the Batty Pimblett.
First of all, where the fuck is Inland Empire? You guys ever heard of that?
Negative.
Inland Empire,
California. I don't know.
Where the fuck is that?
I'm not sure.
Paddy Pimblett is 21-3, coming off of
Is
2, 4,
not very good.
7 wins. 7 wins in a row.
This is hands down his biggest test.
Fighting out of Liverpool, England, 29 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall.
Bobby/King Green is fucking him up.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He's boxing his fucking British ass, and he's gonna turn him into a wrestler.
Probably.
I've never once.
But King Green is like really good at making everything close.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
Or getting like slept somehow when he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I don't see Paddy hitting him with anything big.
Why not? He's knocked people out.
I think Bobby's gonna box him up.
Yeah.
Paddy's not gonna like it, and he's gonna be like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna try to grapple."
Paddy's gonna be flustered, but I
think
he's,
Paddy is going to grapple to begin with.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
He's not gonna try to strike at all.
I'm sure he'll obviously they stand up, but he ain't gonna try and bang with Bobby.
I hate Paddy, but he is like a really good grappler.
Yes,
not necessarily a wrestler, but good grappler.
Right. Once it's on the mat, I would say that's where he's good. But like getting it there,
he's got good scrambles.
What's Bobby's takedown defense? Because I feel like he's not just gonna give up.
It's good.
Takedown.
It's good.
Yeah,
especially because his hands are always low.
Well, and also because he does not want to be on the ground.
Takedown defense,
74%. Yeah,
and he's fought a million fights.
Million fights.
So that's pretty high.
I mean, the thing. Let's talk about Paddy for a second. I think you could be the biggest Paddy fan on the planet, aka Chad, and there's just no denying that. Yes, he's 5-0 in the UFC, but it's been like somewhat tailor-made matchups for him, even up to the Tony Ferguson part.
It has been a fucking gravy train with biscuit wheels.
Never heard that.
You've never heard that?
That was pretty stupid.
That's like a well-known thing, right?
Moving on.
And I would definitely argue that this fight is also pretty tailor-made for him stylistically.
Listen,
Bobby's not going to knock him out.
UFC wants him to win. They want Paddy to win. They're trying to get Bobby out. He's been there for.
Bobby's got great takedown defense. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying, dude. If this shit,
but you guys are acting like he can't get caught by Paddy. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I do think Bobby is going to win decision, but I don't think it's crazy if Paddy hurts him and then has his way with him on the ground after that.
Bobby's hard to hit.
I think Bobby getting hurt on the feet by Paddy is a little bit crazy. Getting taken down and dominated on the mat, not crazy.
And
let's mark this. Let's time mark this.
Was his first fight in the UFC where he got cracked?
Vargas.
Was it? I can't forget. It was early on, but he got cracked and like wobbled and stumbled back.
Paddy
got back up.
Paddy's durable, dude.
He's very.
Paddy
durable.
can take a punch.
He can take some shots.
I just think we're going to see a boxing clinic from King.
I agree, but I also think it's going to go decision. I don't think anybody.
No, I don't think Bobby will put him away or anything. But
I could see.
I could see this being close.
I could see Paddy winning a decision when that maybe it was very.
It's going to be
might
close.
Be a nasty decision.
Do we think Bobby gets up if he does get put on his back?
Yes.
That's okay.
At least early.
That's no.
But that's going to be the deciding factor in this: is if he can get up and if Paddy can get him down.
13-10 in the UFC.
Chad, what do you think?
Yeah, but he's fought fucking tough.
Obviously, Paddy isn't as good as like I think a lot of people make him out to be. I don't think, at least standing up and everything. I think he does have a very good grappling game. He's good on the ground.
He's fluid.
He's not bad on the feet. He likes to leave his chin up sometimes.
And he's also fucking young and still green, man.
But I mean, if
he's like 30, dude.
Well, I mean, just at
29.
At the level that he's at.
I think I don't know. I'm gonna go with Paddy here. I think Paddy's gonna win.
I think most people like the guy. He's got the personality. Like he's funny. He's cool. He's got the thick accent.
Listen, Bobby. Listen, this is the big difference. Bobby Green knows how to lose. Paddy knows how to win. And whether or not it's gifted to them,
that's true.
He knows how to lose.
Whether it's gifted to them or not, just like Nate Diaz knows how to lose. You
right.
know? There's some of those guys like
Bobby's 13-10-1 in the UFC.
It's tough.
It's tough, but dude, he's fought everybody.
For sure.
I just don't.
Ever.
I personally just don't think Paddy's got the wrestling game.
He knocked out Ally Quinton
to really give Bobby a ton of problems. Like if he was like a really good wrestler, I think that would be an issue for Bobby.
Right.
But he's not a great wrestler.
What is Bobby known for? Having a big head and talking mad shit.
That's
not getting hit.
Let me make my point. He's probably going into this with a giant head with that victory over Jim Miller and fucking 300.
Maybe,
which I think is going to be.
And he's going into England to fight England's fucking guy.
Here's the thing: he talks shit every fight.
Yeah, but his cockiness makes him lose.
Right, but he's been in there long enough and has been fighting long enough. Like he's not going to let one particular fight go to his head.
Well, I don't know. I don't
because
think
he acts the same every time.
Right, but but he loses.
He was talking shit to Jim Miller, which is crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that's fucked up.
I don't put much into that because Bobby Green, like,
that's
didn't I just say
does.
he would talk shit to this wall?
That's just what he does.
I know, but that's just so stupid. And like, the only guy who's ever been able to pull that off is the Diaz brothers, and they get annoying with it.
But I don't think Bobby
Green's never looked good doing it.
I don't think he even does it like on purpose. It's just like it just comes out.
Yeah, I think it's part of his game.
Like, do you
he
think
tries to psychologically fight you
Bobby
in real
Green's
time.
been more successful with than the Diaz brothers.
Do you think that he disliked Jim Miller? No,
Well,
it just fucking happens.
Not to be known for it, and not in fame or making money
No.
or name. And he's definitely not a better fighter than Nick Diaz. Get out of here with that.
I don't know.
Look at the UFC careers compared.
Look at career to career.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, I mean the full.
I mean, isn't Nick like
everything.
500 in the UFC?
Probably 4-4, I think. Something like that.
That was like 8-8 or something.
Is it that much?
I'm not talking about just in the UFC. I'm talking about their whole careers, everywhere they fought.
Fuck the Diaz brothers. Bobby Green's gonna win. Bobby Green's gonna win this fight.
Minus 132 Bobby Green, plus 112 Paddy.
Minus what?
132. He opened minus 250.
Wow.
Like the English fans showed up in the
that's
on
all.
the old betting
this
websites.
is. That's all this is.
Here's the deal: Sweet Caroline's going to come on in that crowd, and they are going to pump Paddy up.
And then
his hair is going to get all crazy.
And then when Bobby/King's hand is raised, they're going to be dead fucking silent.
Here's what I'm going to say. Bobby should absolutely win this fight, and realistically, he should do it with ease. This is going decision, and Paddy's going to squeak the win, and it might be controversial. That's my pick.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
720 votes, 58% Bobby Green.
Okay, we got some realistic people here.
61% decision. I think Bobby pieces him up. Unanimous decision win. Go.
That's where I'm at.
That's the smart pick.
That's where I'm at.
That's the smart pick.
But I could see it being close because Bobby does fight to close decisions
Bobby
sometimes.
fights himself.
I just don't see
loses.
Paddy being able to easily take down Bobby.
I think it'll be closer than what we think.
I don't think I've ever once rooted for Bobby Green, even against Paddy Pimblett.
I don't know if I have either.
I'm just not a fan.
I
I've
do
never been a
every
fan
fight,
of the guy.
I think.
Yeah, you love him. You love him.
All right, I think.
You wanted him to win over Jim?
Except for when Dustin knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, because I picked him, and I think I was like the only one that picked him.
But you just picked him to try to win DraftKings and just to be right over us. But you wanted him to win over Jim.
I'd probably rather see Jim win.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank
fuck
God.
you.
You
Fuck
almost
off.
pissed me off for a second.
I hate Jim. Not possible. Anything else here?
Nah.
Paddy decision.
Go Bobby, right, Chad?
I mean, that obviously it's probably the smarter pick,
Chad's picking Paddy.
but I'm going with Paddy.
That's stupid.
Oh, smart side of the table over here.
All right, next up. Muhammad Mokaev versus Manel Kape. Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev.
Fuck Manel Kape.
11-0. Fighting out of Manchester, England.
He's only 23, almost 4 years old.
Yeah. So he was born in Russia, but he's been in England for a long time now. Which is weird. I don't understand that.
Smart
But
man.
I didn't know that.
23 years old, almost fucking 4. 5 feet 7 inches tall. Manel Starboy Kape.
Yeah, he's
Manel fucking asshole cop.
Is there a
he's a
lamer
fucking
nickname than
twat.
Starboy?
I'm a motherfucking starboy.
Dude, he's literally probably top 5 most
Stupid
hated
fox.
fighters in
Stupid
all
fucks.
of UFC, all divisions. Like
He's like the definition
across
of
everyone.
like the little man syndrome.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, he stepped up to Izzy. What the fuck are we talking about?
I hate Izzy too, like the rest of us except for Chad, but Izzy would have fucking murdered his ass.
Duh.
Oh, yeah.
Are you shitting me?
19,
But it's just like, I don't know. Sorry.
19-6, coming off 4 wins in a row, fighting out of Vegas, originally from Portugal, 30 years old, 5 feet 5 inches tall. You know the whole story about like they got in a fight backstage and Mokaev got his eye split open? I'm pretty sure that was like complete fake news.
Oh yeah.
And I think Kape actually has like said nice things about Mokaev in the media leading
That's because
up to
Mokaev's a bad motherfucker.
this. Is he?
And Mokaev is going to just,
I can't stand Mokaev.
he's going to grapple fuck him.
Why can't you stand Mokaev?
Because he doesn't throw punches.
So stop him.
He just only grapples.
Neither does Belal.
Stop the
And you love fucking Belal.
No, Belal throws punches.
Oh, yeah, not good
But
ones.
how does he win fights? By grappling.
Yes.
Well,
Dude, but dude, Chad said earlier, and I think you probably like Mokaev, that his last fight was,
I like
was
better
weird.
Kape, that's for sure. But that last fight was weird.
Yeah, well, that's
if
fine.
you could stop his takedowns early and often, he
just
it's
takes a
almost,
shit.
it almost looks like he's a little lost.
but did he still win that fight?
I
Of
think
course he did. 'Cause he's
I think
11-0.
Yeah, 11-0. He's gonna whoop Kape's ass. He better.
I think
Fuck that kid.
Kape's knocking him out.
No.
Yep.
I'll bet you on this
But
one.
he got in trouble. He got in trouble
much?
with Perez.
$10.
Okay. Kape is not knocking this guy out.
Kape's knocking him out.
Kape is going to be on his back the entire
Kape's
fight.
I don't
gonna
think that's
probably
necessarily.
uppercut.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad bet.
For John?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
He-
double bet.
Alex Perez had him in some trouble at
Yeah.
points.
One of them berries, dude.
That's Alex Perez, though. I know Manel Kape can crack too, but I don't like that guy.
I
I don't
I don't
either.
like him either.
I will never root for him.
I mean,
He's
Manel
on my Bobby Green list.
Kape, this is a flyweight, obviously. 19 wins, 11 knockouts
Oh, Dylan's favorite.
as a flyweight. And he fought in fucking Ryzen. Was it Ryzen or 1?
Ryzen.
6-3 in Ryzen. So
Before the
he lost
UFC.
half
He
of
fought
them.
with shoes on and shit.
But the point is that
What an asshole.
Ryzen's like there's decent competition in Ryzen. And he's knocking them out. So
Yeah, but yeah, whatever.
He's one of the
Mokaev
PF Flyers.
has literally never knocked anything out in his life. He couldn't knock out a
But he's-
baby deer.
He's never knocked out
Undefeated. He's never
anything in
lost
his
a fight.
life.
I bet you
though.
trying to knock out a baby deer would be pretty fucking hard.
You gotta
Yeah,
catch
Hard
it.
to catch, yeah.
No, even if it's in a cage, I bet they're fucking.
He'd pull
yeah,
guard or
hard
something.
There's
skull.
no way you're punching a baby deer in the face.
Deer are
so-
fucking resilient,
They're
dude.
so like elusive too, dude.
I'll
Like, you're
slap.
not touching that little
I'll
head.
slap baby
There's
around.
no way.
But one low kick and they're done. You
Oh,
break,
yeah.
break all 4 of their legs.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
they'll probably hop that shit.
No, they really
They
will.
might, they might.
I actually saw one hop a fence with a broken leg the other day. No kidding.
Ouch.
They're resilient as fuck.
Fuck Mokaev. I cannot stand him.
Dude, he's gonna win, bro.
I'm gonna go Kape as well.
Yes.
You're an idiot.
Me and you on this
Fuck
one?
yeah.
Yeah. Let's go Russian grappler.
That's right.
Undefeated
He-
Russian grappler.
After watching that
time I'll
Perez
ever root
fight,
for him.
we talk.
although Mokaev won, but Perez had him in some trouble.
Yes.
And I think Kape is a better striker than Perez is.
All that matters is the end result.
Mm.
And he won.
And he's
Well,
11-0.
so at some point, Mokaev is going to get the vet lesson. He's 24 years old. He's going to get the lesson at some point.
Kape is not going to be the guy to do it.
I don't know.
Fuck him.
Isn't Kape like ranked really high though?
Yeah, but
Uh,
they fast tracked him.
6'5" or 6,
He's getting fast tracked.
maybe even 4.
You know,
Mokaev.
because he's polarizing and he's pissing people off, and he's going to bring in numbers because people want to see him lose, like us.
Mokaev's getting fast tracked.
No,
No,
Kape.
Kape.
Oh, see, I think Mokaev is.
I think Mokaev. Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, sure, but he's undefeated. Kape has 2 losses.
Where are we at? Right there. Bop, bop, bop.
8.
8.
Okay.
He's
Mokaev
8.
is 6.
I thought he was 5 or 6.
So what? Mokaev beat
Asshole is 8.
Tim Elliott and Perez, and he's number 6. I mean,
Well, I mean,
the fuck is that?
That's solid wins. Timmy? Especially Timmy these days with all the rage,
Yeah, dude, Tim.
With all the rage.
all the anger of
Tim's lived at like 10 to 15 ranked his whole career.
Yeah.
Tim almost beat Demetrius Johnson in 5-round.
I know,
fight.
But it doesn't matter.
it's
guys-
end
you guys
result.
hate on
End
Timmy.
result.
You guys hate on Timmy, dude. He's had some good wins, man. He's
He has.
a great fighter.
A lot of losses. Odds -120 Mokaev, +100 Kape.
Oh, weird.
As it should be.
The undefeated guy is the favorite. That's
Kape
crazy.
open -110. Everyone's got their dick hard about Mokaev, but he.
I don't. I
fucking
just
sucks.
don't like Kape.
Everyone's got their dick hard for Mokaev.
Wow, he's like a Russian.
I don't
who
think it's a
trains in
bad bet.
England.
It's
What did he say that last week? It's like everybody wants to put their dick in the damage hole. I thought about that for like 2 days.
Who said that?
You!
Last week.
Talking about
Damage hole?
damage like for a decision.
Oh,
In the
I-
damage hole.
That was a good one.
so good. I don't even remember
That's
it.
a lot of votes there.
1,000 votes.
Fuck me.
61% Mokaev.
Yeah, look at that.
Weird.
Yes, he's got the Russian fans and the British fans. That's like the
And
two
Kape
biggest
has no
fan
fans.
base.
That's his fault.
Do,
Well, yeah.
do Russians watch this shit? Let's be honest.
The Russians they'll slit your throat. if
Yeah,
you
but they
pick
literally,
against their
dude,
guy.
they're like not even allowed to have internet over there.
This isn't Brazil, chill.
That's feeding carrots to vehicles. That's a whole nother.
Tell me that country has computers?
Yeah. Dennis,
So what, me
in Brazil?
Me and Chad Kape knockout?
I think I'm gonna say late second round knockout.
Boring decision.
I'm going to say late 3-round boring decision.
Yes.
Late 3 round. Anything else?
Nah.
No.
Next up, Arnold Allen versus Giga
Let's
Chikadze.
fucking
This is a
go.
fun one.
It is
This
a fun
will be
one.
a fun one, but
'Cause
Arnold
Giga's
fights
underrated.
smarter.
Giga's underrated as fuck.
Yes.
But let's go. Let's go,
Don't go
Arnie.
out there and just swing fucking hooks.
Yeah.
Let's go, Arnie, though, huh?
Break him down. Break it down.
Arnold Almighty Allen.
Sick name.
Dad's jacked.
Dad is ex-bodybuilder.
19-3, coming off of 2 losses in a row to Max Holloway and
Is that
Mozart
the-
Evloev.
Ever heard of him?
Oh, Jesus.
Fighting out of Felixstowe, England. 30. That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that
People
was-
are
yeah,
sleeping
that's
on
nuts.
That's
Giga.
crazy.
30 years old, 5 feet 8 inches tall. Giga Ninja Chikadze. Yeah, can come up with
Giga's
something better than that.
Yeah, it's tough.
15-3, coming off a win over Alex Caceres.
It's hard to have a good nickname at the ring, Chikadze.
Yeah, that's not a lot of rhyming
And a lot of
going on
people
there.
mispronounce
Is
it.
he
anyway.
Tito Ortiz's neighbor out there in Huntington
Yeah,
Beach?
fighting out of Huntington Beach.
Fuck, wouldn't
Originally
that be
from
something?
Georgia, the country. 35 years old.
He's almost 30. He's 36 in a month.
yeah,
Tough.
6 feet tall, man.
That's old.
Giga's nasty. And Giga, he's a weird
is
case of he came into the UFC as like a kickboxer, obviously out of glory and shit.
Which I
And,
love
like,
that.
Lost, or he won, but it was like split decisions early in his UFC run. And then it was like unanimous decisions.
Split.
And then he started knocking people
He's
out.
one of those guys that the UFC is not doing any
It
favors.
goes,
No.
He's definitely
it goes
fighting
from
for
like
his fucking
finishing
name.
Cub Swanson to a decision with Caceres. Like,
Yeah, that's fucking backwards.
Split
as
decision
shit.
wins over
That was, you know,
Brandon
an
Davis
old
and Jamal
Cub.
Emmers.
That's
His first 2 fights, unanimous decision wins, and then starts knocking Cub Swanson out and knocking Edson Barboza out.
Old ass Cub.
He's basically gotten
But then loses to
better
Calvin Kattar.
against better guys. It's weird.
How? Hold on.
What do you mean? Why are you
How
saying
do
it
you
like that?
How do you
Calvin
fight?
Kattar's awesome.
He went
no,
to a
but-
split decision with Brandon Davis and Jamal Emmers in the UFC.
Scroll back up just a little bit.
No, I know. I agree with that.
And
How
then he
do
knocks
you-
out Cub.
How do you fight Cub, Edson, Calvin Kattar, and then fight Alex Caceres?
Because he lost to Cater.
Yeah, but you
I
beat
think
Cub and
Yus-
Edson
it's-
before that.
I think that was
But
because
Alex
the
has been-
Yusuf fight got canceled.
The what now?
He was supposed to fight Sadiq Yusuf.
Alex
Oh,
came in short
okay.
notice.
Still, okay.
But also,
Well.
Alex has been in the game for
Yeah.
a fucking hot minute.
And he
that-
took him to a fucking decision.
And he's supposed to fight Josh Emmett, it looks like. So
I
Josh
think-
Emmett would have put him in a grave.
I think this is a good bounce back, get back on the right track for fight for Arnold.
I don't know, man.
It's not that easy. I don't
I'm
know.
not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying
It's
the
winnable.
way
It's winnable.
Arnold fights, sometimes he gets lulled into these.
Lately,
I'm
Arnold's been
gonna
getting wrestled a little bit. I mean, at least the Evloev fight, he just got completely
dude, Holloway just
wrestled.
made him look silly in there, though.
Well,
He hurt Holloway in the last
He makes
25
Holloway
seconds,
Right.
Makes
but
everybody.
then he
look
got
silly.
dropped right after that.
Right.
You know, but
Obvious-
he gets into these. He got hurt by Dan Hooker when he fought him.
He looks so
Calvin Kattar,
Yes.
he got hit a couple times.
and then Cater threw a flying knee and blew
Yeah,
his knee
and then
out.
blew his shit
good.
out.
Yeah.
So I mean, he just gets, like I said, lulled into these
Slugfest.
crazy slugfest to where he's throwing these big hooks with his face up like this, and
He's fighting for the fans,
then
baby.
you know he's dropped, and he's smiling while he gets dropped.
Yeah.
But I want him to win so bad.
See,
but
I
this
think-
is a scary one for me.
The thing about this is that Giga fights at a slow pace. He wants to fight
Yes.
slow. So I don't
Arnold will
smart.
push the pace.
I wouldn't even.
I don't
yeah,
think
slow, but
Arnold's going to get
smart.
drawn into like a big slugfest.
It's fucking There's a door. There's a door over there.
But I also
We can edit it.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
God damn.
Piss on the couch. Nobody cares.
This is in the trash.
That's what we do.
Piss on John's couch.
But Giga, I think Giga like can outstrike him technically. I think Allen's going to have to wrestle here.
Yeah.
You think?
I think so.
I mean,
But technically,
but
Giga's
Willie-
way
but
more
Willie.
technical.
Arnold
than-
can box though, man. I know he gets lulled into winging some shit, but
he gets sloppy, dude.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
But I mean, but you
I'm
know,
thinking this. I
so
think
does
those-
Justin Gaethje though.
I think the
it's
two
a different
lo-
level, but
I think
Yeah,
the two
but-
losses in a row are going to be a wake up call. He's going to come in here with a fucking clear head, with knowing what needs to be fucking done, and he's not going to just.
I sure hope so. But
I
this is
agree.
a motherfucker to come back and
I
think,
agree. But,
yeah,
but listen,
you know?
this might not hold a lot of weight with people, but I do think that he is Arnold Allen is one of those guys that might benefit a lot from the crowd, just the whole country on his side.
That too.
Maybe. I mean, I remember I have notes on him saying that he could possible future champ.
How old is he now?
Pretty young, isn't he?
20,
Relatively?
7? Oh, he's 30.
30.
Oh,
But Giga's almost 38.
yeah, he's been
See,
around.
another thing, Arnold he's a southpaw. That straight left
Yeah, he's
is
weird.
gross.
Yes.
And he's fighting an orthodox guy here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
yeah.
for that reason,
It's an
I'm
advantage.
picking Arnold. I want to pick Giga, but I'm picking Arnold.
Yeah.
Straight left down the pipe.
That's
Yeah.
how I am.
I'm
And he's-
picking
I think he's gonna
Arnold, but
wrestle a
I'm
little bit, too.
scared.
Yeah, I'm picking.
I was going to take Arnold too.
Yeah.
I'm picking Arnold, but
The way that they were
I can-
talking, I thought these two were going to pick against
No,
him.
I'm saying is like
I thought he was
I'm
picking
picking
Giga.
Arnold, but I'm like scared for him.
Army
like
girl.
this is a motherfucker he's going against.
Just walk with your hand like this. Just really slowly. I'm surprised. I'm surprised
If
John
all
didn't pick
four
Giga.
of us pick Arnold.
If Giga like puts out a lot of volume, he could win. But he's a guy that he gets tired
Yes.
from.
How about
of that
this?
volume.
I'll pick Giga if somebody bets me.
No, I already bet like 5 times tonight. Dylan,
I'm going Arnold.
Chad.
That's where I initially
I know you're
wanted to
going
go.
Arnold.
Yeah, he'll take Giga.
No, I don't want to bet on this one.
Chad.
Scary bet.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I told you, I'm scared. I want Arnold to win, but this is a
I'll do
motherfucker
it.
to go against.
$5.
Yeah, I just want to bet something.
Yeah, I just want to bet
Hey,
something.
put that down, Chad.
Hey, did you get our bets from earlier?
Oh, dude, we were so behind on bets.
He did him earlier.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
We don't have to talk about this every podcast.
Well, I'm going to win
We can
one.
save
Nobody gives
that.
a shit.
I'm already
Nobody's going to
up- I'm
turn
already
off
up
because we're
5.
talking about us betting each other.
I'm up 5 or 10
That's
or
what I'm
whatever.
saying.
Me and Clem bet on.
We don't have to talk about it.
Next.
Well, odds.
I thought we. Oh, wow. Minus 245 for Arnold Allen, plus
Jeez.
210
That's
for
too
Giga.
That's
too
way
high,
too
bro.
wide.
That's way too wide.
People are sleeping on.
And there's all at the, look at this. One figure the whole time.
That's what I said when I saw the votes. People are sleeping.
Yeah,
on
8%. Wasn't
Listen,
it?
it's because people just don't know who he is, man.
That's
1,032 votes, 92% Arnold Allen.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
that, with 1,000.
And Arnold may come out here and starch his ass. Obviously, it's possible because the guy can fucking crack. But
I'm just not seeing that though. Giga's like
he's good.
he's a
man.
pro kickboxer.
And he's very experienced. A lot of time under his belt.
Yeah,
And he can get mean too. Like he can be pretty vicious in there.
yeah.
He'll surprise you.
this one scares me.
Arnold, I think the difference here is he's very defensively sound, so he's not going to get knocked out himself. And I think he's going to wrestle. I think he's just going to do more.
And he does have that if he doesn't
Yeah.
want to fuck with the pro kickboxer.
And even on the feet, he's going to throw more. I think.
Yeah.
For anyone listening, Phil, I'm rooting for Arnold, but I did bet Geek. I'm taking Giga.
So hold
You
on.
bet.
Not bet. No, I'm rooting for Arnold, but I'm betting Giga.
Bet
Is
Giga.
what I meant to
Yeah.
say.
All right. Anything else there?
Hope Arnold wins.
All right. Co-main event. 5 rounds.
Aspinall.
The guy's having to defend his interim title.
This should be
Because
for the undisputed.
Yeah.
John Jones is a piece of shit.
This should be for the
Yeah.
undisputed.
Yeah.
Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes 2. Don't forget.
So it
Curtis
did
Blaydes beat him.
real quick
Yeah.
before we get into this. Did John? So he just got charged, but
Pled
is
no-
it? But
not
is it?
guilty?
Yeah, but he became like he got charged, like he got.
Yeah, he's pleading not guilty or not guilty to these.
But I mean, my question is it's just a fine, right? That's like all we're dealing with right here.
It's probably like it's a felony, isn't it? It wasn't a misdemeanor. It was like a felony.
What did he even do?
He just
The guy showed up at his house to piss test him, and he
there
tried to
was two-
fight
It
him.
was two people.
it was a guy and a girl,
And he tried to
and then the girl is the one.
physically-
But I saw
The girl is the one who turned him in and filed a
But I s-
complaint with the UFC.
I saw there was a video that came out of like a security camera from his house, and they were like,
No, it wasn't. It was him holding his phone after
no.
they were walking out of his house, and he goes, "Okay, thanks, guys," and he was being real sweet.
the thing
and
that I
cordial.
saw was a video from the house,
Oh, then there's 2 of them.
and he like walked him out and it looked fine.
Yeah, right.
Point is,
It's always fucking something.
yeah,
It's always
he
something.
can't stay away from bullshit. He can just lock him in his house, and he's gonna figure out a way to get in
Well,
trouble.
I guess, you know,
Well, it
almost sounds
probably
like
also
another guy
comes
we
with the
know.
territory of being.
Oh my god.
No,
Get me out.
no.
Of here.
Well, yeah, like any
Coming
fame,
from the Connor Cockrider.
but it also comes with any. If you're super famous, you're going to get a bunch of bullshit.
There were people coming to piss test him at his house doing their jobs.
Well,
yeah, but you just said that you saw the video and they look like they're walking.
here's the difference.
But we don't know what went on inside the house.
Real quick,
We don't.
Well,
We don't know.
One time, they showed up at a weird time at Cowboy Cerrone's ranch, and he pulled a gun on those motherfuckers, and they didn't file a lawsuit, but they're filing a lawsuit. You know what I mean? So like, there's definitely something.
But Cowboy saw
Also-
trespassers and was like, "Hey, I'm Cowboy Cerrone."
Yeah, well, either way, they're trespassing. They're they're
What
on
do
the
you
property.
know about John? What if he thought they were trespassing?
also,
But you won't give him that benefit of the
John's
doubt
not-
because of
No, absolutely
past
not. Because there's so
transactions.
much shit around
John
that
and
guy.
Connor aren't the only fighters in UFC history to be a champion and a legend. But you never hear about Robbie Lawler getting in trouble for USADA showing up to his
Yeah,
house.
I'm not saying every champion gets in.
I see the
If
point
you
you're making.
can't
I see the point Just you're the stupid,
take a
dumbass
piss
fuckers.
test correctly, then fuck off.
Yeah, and it's like, man, why would they ever try to piss test John Jones? Like he's
No
he's never
shit.
pissed hot.
Exactly.
For Coke
Pico
or
who?
There's
picograms.
never been no controversy with his piss.
He's like, you're trying to.
He is
Drug test
never.
me?
He is never hid underneath of the cage.
No, he never
He's
did
for
that.
never
2 hours.
hid from USADA for fuck's sake.
Why would they ever test him? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, fuck Chad, man.
Fuck him. Fuck Chad.
Fuck Chad.
It comes with
Jones.
being a celebrity.
I think
Yeah.
it does come with the territory.
I don't think it does.
I mean, there's definitely more to the
We'll
story
agree to
than
disagree
we
then.
know.
I see your point being like they are a bigger target than anybody else.
I think being a Connor fan makes that irrelevant.
To each their own.
Who's Connor? Is he a
Exactly.
celebrity?
He's the
retired.
BKFC PAF owner.
he's,
now.
he's like an actor. Oh, hey, did you guys see today?
He's
This
a fight
pisses
promoter.
me off. He just started a record label in Ireland.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is it called Never
and,
Fight
and
Records?
he's talking about it should be.
We're giving so much shit to a guy who has like such a huge amount of money that we would probably be doing a lot of the shit he's doing.
Bill
like,
Gates has a huge amount of money.
Clem,
Is he a good
Clem
guy?
said earlier he wouldn't.
I'm not
fight
saying he's
either.
a good guy, but I'm saying the shit he's doing.
I wouldn't.
We
be,
would do if you had money. Would you be ordering, making up a fucking record label or something like that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But he's actually into music.
Yeah,
you don't think Connor doesn't like music?
He might listen to music.
he's not a musician. He doesn't.
Okay, so what if Connor Stings fucking likes beer? He made.
I have no problem with the beer or the restaurant or the whiskey. I never talk shit on
I
that.
have a problem with him punching people in the face inside of bars that he owns and shit.
Mike Perry's punched guys and old guys.
Mike
and
Perry's a
fucking-
psychopath.
Oh, but that's okay.
Yeah. Go
Makes
Mike
sense.
Perry. Go
All
Mike.
right,
Let's go Mike.
Tom
Let's go
Aspinall
Mike.
and Curtis Blaydes.
Yeah, Tom Aspinall. He's 14-3, which is crazy that he's lost 3 times, but
That is odd.
2 in a row in the UFC. I mean, one of them obviously was the Blaydes
He was gonna.
knee injury.
I think he's gonna fuck Blaydes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he blew his whole shit
Anyways.
out.
Everybody wants to do the whole narrative is like, oh, but Curtis his wrestling is insane. I don't think it's gonna fucking matter.
No,
I don't think it's gonna fucking matter.
fighting out of Liverpool, England. 31 years old,
31 years old.
65 inches tall. I didn't know he was actually even that
He's
old.
a tall fuck.
No, that
No,
old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting ready to say 31 is like 16 years old.
No,
ahead of
I
us.
literally thought he was like 27.
Me too.
Dude, just Curtis Blaydes is just now. Or sorry, go ahead.
Curtis Razor Blaydes, 18-4, coming off a win over Jonathon Almeida, Chad's favorite fight.
Also, that was 4 months ago.
See, sometimes this is off here with the
That can't be
little
right.
pop-up.
If he's gonna fight 4 months later,
No, I think that was fairly recent.
that is a quick. I know he won, but that's a
he
quick
took 0
turnover.
damage though.
Yeah, well, that's his style though.
Almeida didn't do a fucking thing to him.
That's true. That's a good point.
Fighting out of
All right.
Chicago, 33 years old, 6 feet 4 inches tall. When was that?
Curtis has been in the UFC for a fat minute, and he's only 33.
And he's 13-4. in the
That's
UFC.
crazy.
Dude, but he's always been at the cusp of fighting.
So
for the
that was
title the
in
entire time.
Yeah.
what, March? Yeah,
Yeah.
4 months.
4 months to prepare for the scariest man in his
He
division.
got taken down 9 times, but probably didn't eat more than like a punch.
No, he probably maybe half of a punch.
Fun fact: guess who picked Curtis Blaydes to win this fight? John Jones.
Who fucking cares, dude? I'm tired of hearing anything about him anymore.
I see.
But that is interesting.
If Tom was just like the young guy that just was knocking everybody out, which he is, if that's all he was, then you could make an argument for Curtis here. But Tom's submitted Volkov.
There's more to him than that.
He can wrestle.
Yeah.
He can like do it all.
Yes.
He hasn't even had a chance yet to like really fight through adversity and surprise us in like a way that we didn't know that he could win.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, these guys are trying to kill each other.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
Hyder is fucking teeing off.
Rock'em Sock'em
Oh my
Robot.
god!
Oh,
Holy shit!
Hyder's about to finish him.
Let's go.
How is he not called that fight earlier? Tom Aspinall's going to win this, and I don't.
Yeah,
think
man.
it's gonna be-
Listen, the only guy that can beat Tom Aspinall is John Jones, and that's all there is to
Here,
it.
I say Curtis Blaydes, though, obviously great wrestler. I think his hands are super underrated.
Yes.
They are.
They are, and he's got power.
He's too fucking chinny for Tom.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's the issue.
He's lost fights he should not have
That's
lost.
the issue.
And he's going to continue to do
Blaydes,
so.
honestly, might be the chinniest fighter in this division.
With the biggest beard.
which is makes no sense.
And Tom
Dawkins is pretty fucking chinny.
I think he's out of the UFC now.
Either way,
Tom is going to find that chin too.
They're going to can Chris Dawkins for being 15-3. Oh no, sorry.
Wait,
he's 12-4.
yeah,
12-4. Well,
and
still,
he lost 4 in a row.
Right.
yeah,
and they were all knockouts.
yeah.
In the first round,
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. They hold on to heavyweights more than they hold on to anybody else.
he got knocked out when he went down.
They don't like getting
Yeah.
rid of heavyweights.
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think Tom's more athletic, a better striker, more durable, and can probably hang in the grappling.
I think if he does get taken down, I think he can get back up.
Or submit him.
I think wrestling for wrestling, obviously Curtis is the pick. I just don't know about Tom's anti.
But Curtis got taken down. I know it's stats might not be accurate, but he got taken down per the stats on UFCstats.com 9 times in the first round against Gelton Almeida.
Yeah.
Maybe not completely accurate, but at least 4. If you get taken down 4 or 5 times by Gelton Almeida,
But I mean,
that's
bad.
not good.
He got
If
back
you're
up pretty
Curtis
quick.
Blaydes.
In one round.
he got back
Yeah.
up pretty quick though, like each time.
I know, but
Because
if
nine
you're
times
the-
in one round is extraordinary. 4 times is extremely impressive.
yeah, and if you're the heavyweight wrestler guy, that's your thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be getting taken down
Right.
4
Curtis,
times.
he's just not he's not a reliable guy because he'll go in there and somehow just like catch somebody with a punch and put him away as a wrestler, and then he'll just show up supposing he should dominate somebody with his wrestling, and
Get
then he
knocked
doesn't.
out.
And then he doesn't.
Yeah. Tom's knocking him out.
With all that being said, he's just too good everywhere else.
Tom.
man.
Yeah, Tom. The
He's
only guy's beating Tom is John Jones.
Tom is the future of this division,
Minus 350 Tom Aspinall, open minus 210.
and it
so
just went further
yeah.
down. I love that.
I think
It went literally.
Straight.
I think Tom may respect the wrestling enough to not knock him out in the first round.
Yeah.
He may move around a little bit.
I
It's
don't-
five-
I don't
it's
think
5
this is going to
rounds.
be a first
I
round.
don't think it's going to be a
it's-
respect thing. I think it's going to be a Tom want more cage time thing.
Maybe.
And I like that.
Yeah.
And I like that for Tom. He needs more cage time.
He does.
Right.
First round, 15-second knee injury. First round, second round.
Yeah.
But all that shit scares me, guys. I hate that. I hate when I see all these just quick first round. I know it's heavy.
But
I
look
know
at
what
the
you're
guys he's
saying,
doing it
but
to,
also
though.
I
It's
feel like
heavyweight.
he's just a different type of athlete.
No, I agree.
Than
Dude,
these heavyweights.
I'm a cock rider of
Oh,
Will Aspinall.
100%.
Are you shitting me?
I'm buffing that fucker
I'm rooting.
out,
I don't
dude.
think I'll ever not root for him. I don't think there's anybody in heavyweight that I would root for.
Stipe.
I am
No. Well,
I'm making Tommy's piece fucking glisten, dude.
no. I want Tommy to because Stipe he's done right. I love me some Stipe. I don't think I'm going to root for Stipe over Tom.
Really?
That's
Probably not.
wild.
Probably
That's
not.
wild.
That's surprising.
Well, it's just because
you're
everybody knows that he's already got 1, maybe 2.
All we
left in
ever
him.
hear from you is I love Stipes.
No, that's because
I love
you
Stipes.
guys shit on Stipe for no reason.
No.
Yeah, you do.
We
you do.
he
we
beat
just
a
don't-
bunch of old Brazilians.
You're fucking dumb. How about that?
That's what I would call shitting on him right there.
right. He did win. He beat him.
Oh,
Yes.
he beat some a shitload of former champions. What an idiot.
Yeah, when on their way out, bro. Holy shit!
That's tough.
Look at that. All by knockout.
1,124
Yeah,
votes,
the most
92% Tommy Buns, 92% KO.
Guys, that is
KO.
honestly that's disrespectful to Blaydes.
I think that's so accurate though.
yeah. I know, it's pretty accurate.
Also, if Blaydes somehow pulls this out of his ass, that's just gonna fuck the division up so much.
Hey, but I do have one serious question for each and every one of you. Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter before?
Such a wild question.
Nina
to ask.
has apparently. Tom knows something we don't.
I bet her boyfriend was filming that.
Such a-
Again, like you already said, Curtis Blaydes, like, he can box.
He can box. He has good hands.
I think he's very well rounded, man. I think he can do anything.
He just can't take it.
Right.
Right.
I think the Black Beast changed his jawline forever.
And I think taking it is the biggest accolade you can have against fighting.
That was one of the
Aspinall.
scariest knockouts I've ever seen, I think.
Which one?
The uppercut Black Beast on Blaydes, and he just literally stiff as a board. Just
it was close to the Overeem and Ngannou knockout. It was like right there in that.
Because he was like instant frozen.
Yes.
Yeah, he was done. He
And
didn't die.
Like, it didn't look like it wasn't like a big overhand. It was like real quick. Like, the camera didn't even hardly see it, and he was just dead.
I bet his heart stopped on that fall. And then when he fell, it woke
And then he
up.
took a hammer fist.
Yeah.
Super
Black
necessary.
Beast.
And then we saw the
Super
classic
necessary.
Black Beast celebration.
Selly. King Green. All right. Anything else here?
Look how
Love the
annoying
Beast.
he is.
Are we
I
all,
fucking
we're all
can't
going
stand him.
knockout?
I think he knocks him out early second round.
Maybe TKO. Maybe.
I don't think it'll be first.
I don't either.
Could it be? Yes.
I think early second round.
I think late second round. I'm gonna give late.
I think Tommy
Blaydes
wants to
doesn't get
kinda-
tired.
I
you
think
know?
Tommy wants to kind of test the waters on this.
I would like for Blaydes to like make this hard for Tom.
Right.
I would love to see a 5th round knockout.
But
that's
at the
what I
same
want to
time, is it a good look for Tom to get tested by Curtis Blaydes?
No, not if he's wanting to fight John.
You know what I mean?
Well, hold on. Well, yeah, that's true. But also, like, come on. People shit on Blaydes a little too hard. I mean, he's very, very, very good.
Yeah.
He is, but in the grand scheme of things, do you want to be tested by Curtis?
Like, I think if
Like a crazy, hard fight.
Here's the thing. I think a lot of people shit on Blaydes because he's been clipped, right?
Mhm.
And he's had some nasty knockouts.
He's been
dude,
more than clipped.
But dude, but it's the heavyweight division in
I
the
know,
upper
I know.
echelon of the world.
Right.
That's what you get for playing the heavyweight game. Anybody gets clipped at any time ever.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. I can't fault the guy for getting clipped in that, in the top 5 of the world.
I think Tommy gets it done in less than 3.
yes.
probably.
Well,
Early second.
You go for Blaydes? Oh, you sicko.
On that note, do we have an under, like a over under here? Oh, see,
Bias.
the bookies they're privy to it because they got -140 under 1.5 rounds, +110 over 1.5 rounds.
I like the plus 110
Over?
over 1.5. I said under 3.
I don't know.
I think
1.5 makes it tough.
it's
know.
early second.
I know.
Under.
That's the thing, man.
I can see early second. I hope
Dude, this fight's
I
going
hope it
longer.
gets to 4th round. For the fans, I hope it makes it to the 4th round.
See, and
It's going longer than a round
being
and a half.
in England, I think Tom's gonna want to get it done as early as possible.
Yeah.
But
gonna
he's
have to
also
make it
he's
to-
patient though too. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
just come just pushing forward like crazy.
He
hard.
wasn't that patient against Pavlovich.
He didn't,
No.
he was injured and he
And
wanted,
he
he
wore
wanted,
a
he didn't
punch
want,
from Pavlovich.
Yeah,
and
but-
then knocked that
but
big
dude,
Russian fuck
he
out.
was fucked up. He did not want to fight 5 rounds with the scariest Russian alive.
I was
yeah.
nervous for Tommy that fight because
Oh,
Sergey
yeah.
looked like a Russian just destroyer
Yeah.
up until that
It looked
point.
like he will
Fraud.
until the day he
You know what I mean.
dies.
Right.
Fraud.
Yeah.
And then Blaydes went and fucking knocked his ass out.
He got fraud checked.
Dude, I think Blaydes is a little underrated.
No, Volkov.
Yeah,
Vol-
Volkov,
or, uh,
your boyfriend.
He didn't knock him out, but Volkov beat
Yeah,
the shit out of
Volkov
him.
fucked him up.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Main event:
Jesus Christ.
Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad 2.
Gross.
First one was really anticlimactic.
So old this.
Leon Edwards,
Is that right?
Leon Rocky Edwards. I'm just not really.
Honestly, that is crazy that there's 0 losses in their last fights, and one's 22-3 and one's 23-3, and then the 22-3 is the champ.
It's a lot going on.
That's
Yeah.
a lot right there.
A lot of wins, not a whole lot of losses.
Ball's 36.
Leon, I mean,
Remember
he's won like 1 million in a row.
my
Fighting
last name's Muhammad. Remember the name. Fucking idiot.
Ever heard of Muhammad Ali?
Ever heard of Muhammad being the most popular name on the planet? Remember the name.
Read a book. Read a fucking book.
All right, hurry up. Quit interrupting me, John.
Fighting out of Birmingham, England. 32 years old, almost 33. 6 feet 2 inches tall. Bilal, remember the name Muhammad. Do you have an opinion on that nickname?
That's
Seth?
fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
it's a terrible fucking nickname.
Does he come out to that song?
Fort Minor.
No idea.
And 100% reason to remember the name.
23-3. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois.
10% pleasure.
36 years
50%
old. 5 feet 11 inches tall.
Out of Chirac.
Chirac. I mean,
With the biggest nose in the UFC.
this one's
big old target.
He's the falafel.
AKA the falafel.
This one's so hard for me because
That's why he's the best crouch sniffer.
I know you guys are. I already know who you guys are picking, but my thing.
you?
My thing here is that Leon is like. I've said this before.
Washed.
I've used this term multiple times. He's just
Kidding.
half asleep in there all the time.
Yeah, Nate
He-
almost knocked him out in the 5th round.
He wants to throw like 2 or 3 punches a minute,
Right.
and he wants to wait for you to do something.
Leon fights like he is just at all costs avoiding any sort of injuries.
Yeah,
He always fights as if, please don't let me go to the nightclub after this and feel a headache.
Don't,
He doesn't want a
don't
headache.
cut my face.
the really shitty thing is that like before he fought Colby, Colby's like the picture perfect guy to get in his face and put a pace on him.
Yeah.
And then he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing.
It was a real bad fight for Colby.
It
So-
was a long layoff, wasn't it?
For Colby,
Yeah.
It was a long layup, but still.
Yeah, because he got
looked
sucker
like
punched
shit.
by fucking
He
stupid
got wrapped up into
Journeyman George.
Journeyman George.
Rolex.
I know everyone's favorite thing to do is talk shit on Belal, but it's really hard to look at his Tapology page
I know.
and deny what he's done.
Listen to me. I'm going to be completely honest. I think Belal should easily win this.
Decision, rear naked. Decision, eye poke, no contest. Decision, punches staying TKO, decision.
Here, listen to me.
But
I'm
what-
not
like,
rooting for either of these
And
guys.
the TKO is against Sean Brady.
Does Leon never get beat by decisions? Is that like you don't think he could beat Leon by decision?
I'm picking the falafel.
Are you?
I am.
I'm picking the
Wow.
falafel too, just for the sake of being a purist here.
I am picking the falafel.
Yeah, but I listen. I don't like either of
I
these
don't
guys.
think
No.
Leon's not going to be able to stop the takedowns for 5 rounds.
Dude, Kamaru Usman was beating the dog fuck out of him.
Yes.
Leon had a hard time with Nate. Well, not a hard time, but a harder time than he should have.
Yeah.
He should have absolutely not even been touched by Nate.
And
Well, he
that's,
wasn't until the last round.
But
Yeah.
then
Well,
he,
you know, he had a couple-
legged the
yeah.
shit.
but that's the
out
thing.
of that.
Leon.
Yeah.
Leon's he doesn't like put the pedal down.
Right,
He
right.
just
I feel like he could get guys out of there way quicker.
yes.
But he
yes.
just, for
He's
whatever
lazy,
reason.
just like with this fucking everything about his whole career has got a undertone of laziness to it. Doesn't care about winning over fans. Doesn't care about anything. Doesn't care about fight.
See,
he fights once a year, maybe.
at Leon's best, the old saying, "Jack of all trades, master of none." I feel like at Leon's best, he's a jack of all trades and like really fucking good at all. He's wrestled people, he's knocked people out, he's submitted people.
I think he's kind of a machine. He's kind of a cyborg in the sense that he doesn't know he's lost in there by himself. He needs to be told what to do, when to do it. And I think he's got an amazing team behind him. And I think
Sure.
that's why he got the fucking belt.
I think Bilal's just gonna put a pace on him.
That's what, yeah.
And I know I've
dude.
said that about Colby. I probably said the exact same thing about
But
Colby.
we're
This-
talking about a guy that will actually fucking do it.
This
Yeah.
is going to be arguably more grueling of a night for Leon than Kamaru was before he landed that lucky head kick.
Yep. Kamaru, he fights at a slow pace too. I mean,
Yeah.
the Colby fights, they just had like a kind of a. I mean, it was a good fight, both of them, but it was like a you throw, then I throw, you throw, then I throw.
Yeah.
It is not the cloth from which he was cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily call it lucky because then he came back and beat him again.
I wouldn't say it's not lucky,
The
but
the
it was
first
like
one-
a
Yeah,
Hail Mary.
sure,
fucking-
sure.
Oh yeah,
No,
last
it was-
ditch effort. He had to do it.
It
or
was
he's
it
gonna
was
lose the
set up.
fight.
It was set up
The
nice
second
by
one,
his
the second
coaches.
one, he defended the fucking takedowns, against,
Which was crazy.
That was big. That was
Right.
big.
Yeah, he probably worked on that for 8 months.
Right.
And I'm sure he's been working at this. High pace. They know how Belal fights, and
I agree, but I don't think that Falafel's wrestling is quite the same as Kamaru. I think it's a little more aggressive and a little more in your fucking face. And okay, well, you did that. Well, how about this?
And I think Bilal's
Falafel's not sitting there stomping your feet against the cage. You
and
know?
I think Bilal's less dependent on actually like hitting takedowns. Like it's more about shooting takedowns over and over, and he knows that he may not get them all early.
I genuinely think that he's just so scared of getting his eye poked again that he doesn't
No.
give anybody a chance to throw anything towards his face.
Dude, Belal, I know he's the decision guy, but he beat the shit out of Sean Brady.
Yeah.
He did.
And that's crazy. Standing TKO.
So Chad, you picking Leon?
I'm going with Leon.
How?
Knockout?
I don't think he knocks him out. I would probably go with decision.
That might be the craziest thing.
Does he
to
just
take a win for,
does he
though.
just stay off the mat and just?
I think he's going to stay on the outside and keep moving.
I would pick
He's
Leon.
going to move around. Obviously, Belal's going to push a pace, but I think Leon's going to move around and just tag him.
I think I would pick Leon sub over a decision win.
Leon sub? No.
I just think that him
Falafel ain't getting sub.
No, that I know, but I'm just saying like the fact of him. I don't know. I just don't.
Leon has
I don't see it.
3 sub wins, and Belal's never been
The only way Leon's winning this fight is knocking him out. Because I don't think the UFC cares about him or the judges or any of the fans care about Leon enough to give him a bullshit decision win.
17 decision wins.
That's so gross.
Holy shit.
Is that the record?
That's so many.
But I feel like that's almost better.
Oh my god!
these guys, these guys are knockout or bust.
You got the gas tank, like you can go all the rounds.
What
But
he's got? What's his one sub? Is it an RNC? And win?
That is crazy.
Jeff
Rear naked choke. Takashi Sato.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sato. And his one knockout loss was Alan Jouban like 100 years ago.
Which Alan Jouban?
Oh, actually no.
That's a decision.
Luque.
Okay.
Luque, I heard he hits hard.
He doesn't hit very hard now.
dude, and that was prime Luque.
That's 2006 fucking
well,
team.
a little early Luque, but
I obviously, like, out of all 4 of us, I've been like the biggest Belal dick rider by a mile.
Oh yeah.
But I just feel like Leon doesn't do enough.
Yeah,
to keep up.
I don't like either of these guys. I'm literally like, this is kind of a bummer main event for me, if I'm being honest.
I love it because everyone's been shitting on Belal for
but
like a year straight.
He's finally getting his shot. Fucking finally.
Yeah, but shit,
it's not her fault. She fought shitty fighters. You know?
I wonder who got the UFC shaft for the longest amount of time. Was it Belal or was it Leon? Because
that's a good point.
Because Leon was getting the goddamn shaft for like 3 years, bro.
It's the battle of the shafts.
He got the shaft so bad that people literally forgot he was even in the fucking division.
Difference, and I don't know if there's a way to like have like receipts for this, but I feel like Leon was much more picky about when he fought, who he fought.
Oh yeah, dude.
This and that. I feel like Belal's been like, "Hey,
give me somebody.
Let's go,
somebody."
Yeah. No,
like,
I agree with that. I'll agree with that fully. I think Belal's got definitely a far greater champion mindset and mentality than Leon does.
Now, if he becomes a champ, I mean,
Do you guys think Belal beats Kamaru Usman? Do you think that
like prime Kamaru,
like a good, not even prime necessarily, but like a good Kamaru, like on a good night, like the Kamaru who fought, who went, what was it, Shafkat, or who did he fight?
No,
Kamzat.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Which I say prime, and he's still.
But even that
really
Leon,
level.
Leon, do you think Belal?
It's just so hard to say.
I don't think he does. I think Kamaru beats Belal all day long. I do.
I mean,
the wrestling, the
takedowns,
the wrestling, just that's gone. You know.
It's gone.
And Kamaru,
what are you gonna do?
Kamaru's knocked people out and shit.
Yeah, Kamaru can knock you out.
Yeah,
he's got hands.
Yeah, he knocked out George,
and Colby technically.
Yeah,
he broke Colby's jaw.
But I mean.
Yeah.
Belal, I mean, we just talked about it.
Belal,
17 decision wins.
Belal, he doesn't punch anybody ever.
I dude, like
just Sean Brady.
I would love nothing.
Sean Brady.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
He unleashed hell.
I mean,
on
Sean Brady's not known for his striking. But.
No, and I think Sean needed that. Because he came out and just absolutely, I was going to say a really bad word that can't be on YouTube, but he absolutely destroyed Chiesa after that.
He died him.
He died him.
I'm
going close decision. Even if it is unanimous, it's good that Leon's going to win some rounds. I'm going Belal. Maybe 3 rounds to 2, something like that.
Odds minus 215 Leon. In England.
What if we see
a lot of England voters?
I like that better for Belal though. Hey. He ain't gonna give a fuck about that.
What I love so much about this fucking sport is the fact that there is a possibility that Belal Muhammad could knock out
I
Leon
hope he
Edwards in the
sleeps
first
his
round.
ass.
Just slips.
So all the
sleeps him.
fucking internet guys.
Honestly, I'd be pretty
Belal
shut
sleeps
up.
Leon?
I hope.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But you know that it's like it could happen. It's not going to, but
he
it could.
If that does, and the
Wouldn't it be
Earth
nuts?
will probably stop rotating on its fucking axis.
Fuck.
But he should be an internet troll for fucking ever.
Oh,
if that
yeah.
happens.
He needs to go back through like everybody that's ever
all
tagged him.
everyone
Yeah.
ever.
He has,
dude.
I mean,
and then guess what?
a filing cabinet of receipts.
Guess what? Everyone,
fucking
yeah.
this fucking.
but every one of his posts will still have 1,000 views. It doesn't matter. Nobody will see it if he does that.
See, but I mean, yeah, probably, but also like some of these champs, like Khabib, nobody liked him, and now fast forward 5 years, and he's like a legend.
He's not
top,
for me.
He's top 10.
Fuck him.
He's top 10. Listen, I fucking agree.
I'm just saying,
It's goddamn undeniable. guys.
Rankings aside, like there's guys that were not shit, and then after their career,
Listen, I fucking
everyone loves them.
Listen, I understand his resume is not impressive, but he lost maybe 2 rounds in his entire fucking career. So, I mean,
701
God,
votes.
nobody else has ever done that.
Only 701 votes.
It's Belal, man.
I guess 80.
Like, who gives a fuck?
That should just be a regular saying between us. It's Belal, man.
Belal.
Yeah, you know, it's Belal. It's Belal.
I totally Belal this fight, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna use Belal instead of the word whatever.
80% Leon,
Man, Belal, dude.
73% decision.
Belal me.
All right, Leon knockout.
No, I said
Decision.
Leon decision.
No.
Dumb
Belal, what?
decision. What the fuck?
Your
I'm going
opinion.
decision.
But like, how many rounds is he gonna win?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna change my answer on that.
I'm going 4 rounds to 1 Belal.
Yes.
I'm gonna give Belal 3.
And the one that Leon is gonna have is the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
Yeah,
Leon
I
will
don't
win the first.
I don't know.
The feeling out
The third?
process, Belal may not get the rest.
I have two rounds. I'll do first and third. First and third is the rounds that Leon will win. That's my
It'll
my
be
prediction.
more like kind of the feeling out process. Obviously, Leon will be all long and fucking kicky and shit,
Stupid.
and Belal might not like implement the wrestling as quick. He wants to kind of get a feel for it first and see him and see what he's going to do, move around and all that shit.
The
Second round, worse shoot.
The fact of the matter is, we've seen that Leon has the power to knock out anybody in that division. That's got to be somewhere in Bilal's tiny little brain. So, I think he's going to put the pace on in the middle of the second round, and then it's not going to stop. The pace ain't going to stop.
The gas pedal is going to stay fucking matted, dude.
Matted to the floor.
Yep.
All right. Is that it for the main event?
Yeah. So watch
All right.
fights.
5 questions. That's what I got for you today. 5 questions.
Go.
Jesus,
Go.
hurry up. Duo choice
All right.
fighting.
Number 1. Does King Green
Nope.
at some point have a new nickname? Does he introduce a different nickname?
Wait a second.
He was Bobby
listen,
King Green. Now
He's going to change his nickname.
So for those who don't know, he changed his
His
official
his
name to King Green.
King, which did you know that it's illegal in a ton of countries to name your child? And I think it's illegal. It might even be illegal in America. Don't quote me on that.
It's not
But
possible.
Is this horseshit.com?
No. Listen, every country has a list of names that it's illegal to name your kid as, and Hitler's on all of them, right? So
And Adolf.
yeah, Adolf. Well, I don't know if that's illegal, but that's just
you could
dead.
do Adolf.
Frowned
That's just,
upon.
that's
it's just dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
It's
tough.
it's like Karen. Karens are gonna go bye. No more Karens.
Okay, so what were we saying?
Aaron's the new Adolf.
Your question is he going to change his nickname?
Like, will he be like King something Green? Chad?
No.
He's going to switch what his first name was.
King Bobby?
King Bobby Green.
honestly, that would probably be the coolest thing he could do.
It's going to be
To
King,
be honest,
nickname Bobby Green.
to answer your question, John, I do think he's going to come up with a new nickname.
Think so?
Yeah,
It'll be like fucking like money bags or
I'm
some
going
shit.
King
yeah,
Bobby
it's gonna be
Green.
something. It's gonna be something really
King
arrogant.
Bobby?
No, yeah, King
King
Bobby Green.
Bobby Green.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Winner of Mokaev versus Kape. Their next fight is for the belt.
No. Wait, so hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Kape was 8 and Mokaev is 6?
Listen, hey,
Yes.
listen. If Kape wins, yes.
You think so?
I know. I think the opposite. if it were to happen.
I think at this, listen,
dude, Tatsuro Taira is ranked above both of them.
Let's be honest. The flyweight division right now is hurting. They're switching belts. There's nothing going on.
You got Albazi up there too, man.
Yeah, Albazi's kind of the X factor.
Yeah,
here.
but
I'm saying no. I'm selling that shit.
I can see it though.
It's not happening.
I'm selling that.
I'm not gonna
yay or nay.
Say nay. That's the smart thing to do.
Yeah, nay, but because Kape's gonna lose. That's why.
I think Kape knocks him out and then still doesn't fight for the belt.
Right.
So I'm gonna say no as well.
Yeah, either or, they're just not fighting for the belt.
No.
Right.
I just don't have any a flyweight division is the one I'm kind of
I think
don't
Taira,
give a fuck about
Mokaev,
right now.
and Albazi are the front runners for the new belt challenge.
Oh, cool. So you got 3 guys out of probably 60 guys fighting the UFC in that fucking division who anybody even
60?
knows.
I don't even know if it's 60.
Maybe not even that. Well, then you're proving my point here.
Yeah, flyweight blows.
All right. So 16 UK fighters, and I know Ireland's not technically UK, but I'm including them in this.
Well, isn't half of it? It's just Northern Ireland. Yeah.
Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Ireland is not.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But I'm including them in this. There's 16 UK fighters on this card. This is a tough question to answer, and it's probably kind of a crapshoot.
Spit it out.
Will 10 of them be in the UFC in 2 years from now?
Wait, 10 of who?
10 of the UK / Irish fighters.
Still be in the UFC
16.
in 2 years.
So
10 out of 16 in 2 years. Yeah, yay.
Leon, Tom,
Yay.
Arnold Allen.
All of those are.
Mokaev.
Paddy will, for sure.
Paddy.
Nathaniel Wood will.
Molly McCann.
Molly might be my one in 2 years that's not.
Obon Elliott, Mick Parkin, Sam Patterson, Kiefer Crosby, Christian Leroy Duncan, Shauna Bannon,
Shauna won't.
Colin Loughran, Jake Hadley.
But then again, she's like kind of a cute Irish girl, so who knows? And you know, it's straw weight.
I'm going to say
yay.
Yes, more than 10 or more.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to say yay. 10 out of 16?
Yeah.
So
in
6 of them
2 years.
Yeah, but that
they might.
You're talking about two fights tops apiece.
Right.
Not
That's
tops.
maybe 3.
Maybe.
I'd say like
4
more
in
like
2
4.
years? For all of them?
All of them?
Mm.
Come on.
Five,
Both of them?
5 for one, 4 for another, 1 for one. Chad,
Yeah. I think,
Both
they'll be here.
10 of them.
You had extra gloves this whole
I'm gonna say no because Jake Hadley. Jake's gone.
Yep.
He took this fight on like 3 days' notice. By the way,
He's kind of that guy, though.
I think when you took a picture of him, he was like, God, this is my fan, and he lost.
because of me taking
Yeah,
a picture.
in
of
St.
him.
Louis,
your
you're like,
picture-
oh, God, this guy's my fan.
John's like, I'm going to go walk around and
Yeah,
whatever.
it's 8:30 in the morning.
It's Jake
See,
Hadley.
I'm more optimistic because he's like probably like somebody recognizes me in this fucking city.
Oh, look, it's Jake Hadley.
I'm gonna-
His fucking career is doomed now.
I'm gonna say no. You guys are all going yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
go
say
yeah.
yes.
10 out of 16. Yeah, because I
Yes
could
for
see
me.
I could see 6 of them going. I could see 6 of them going easily.
I do contender series every year.
Yeah, but those guys could be bust. Like they could have a spectacular contender series fight and then just be dog shit.
Exactly.
But they'll still take their job.
Temporarily.
All right. Number 4. Who, this isn't a yes or no, who will Tom Aspinall fight for the belt when he fights for the belt?
I mean, John
The
Jones.
easy answer should be John Jones, but he's
But what? Well, hold on. It's not a that's not a crazy answer though. Like that's a pretty reasonable answer.
but it all depends on.
I think it's not just that simple.
Jones
though.
could fight Stipe and say fuck it and retire.
He could, but I don't think it's in his blood because Jones.
You know what is in his blood? Drugs.
Sure. Well, I'm not going to deny that. I just don't look with the mentality of a guy like John Jones, who has been in his mind and most people's minds in the world as the baddest man on the planet for as long as he has been. I think it's going to be very, very hard for John Jones to let it go.
He just turned 37. I believe?
but guess what? Never has lost.
Matt Hamill. Ask Matt Hamill that question.
I knew you were going to say that. We're over that, Dylan.
I'm not.
Dominic Reyes.
It got
Dominic Reyes.
Thiago
Thiago Santos.
it got turned into a no contest, that Matt Hamill fight. So one of them did. One of them did.
Yeah, all the wins over DC because he pissed hot during all of them.
So the no contest is over DC, not Matt Hamill?
Yeah.
The
I
loss-
thought one of the
he
DC.
lost technically to Matt Hamill.
Yes. That's an L.
I understand that. I'm talking about
one of
years
the DC,
later.
One of the DC wins got overturned to a no contest, I believe.
Because of the Pico Grams.
Because
the head kick.
It was
was
one
the
of
head-
his
it was-
controversies.
it was the head
one of
kick.
his 2,500 controversies.
Right.
What are you saying? He's never been beaten.
What I'm
by
saying
a
is
person.
legitimately, like, we all know the guy has never actually fucking lost a fight. Now, he definitely knows that more than anybody
The
in
deaf
his
guy
soul.
beat him.
My point is,
Okay, you're being a troll.
yeah, you are.
DQ.
Listen,
I mean,
my point being is his mind is a steel trap, whether it's right or wrong, whether we agree with it or not. That guy's going to have a real think about, okay, he's at the top of the world. Think about all the trouble he's been getting into. What's going to happen when his name is no longer talked about? It's not a regular.
he's going to fight Tom
He goes
Aspinall.
deeper.
No,
into
he's
drugs.
gonna fight every cop in Las Vegas or something like that. Like he might end up in
So
actual
you're saying
prison
he's
this time.
going to keep fighting to
I
do
think
less dumb shit than what he already does.
I do not think John Jones' last fight is going to be Stipe, and then he rises in the sunset. I
But
think
he's been hyping Stipe's ass up. I'm
Of
fighting
course,
the most
duh.
decorated heavyweight.
Duh,
blah,
because
blah,
he
blah,
knows
blah,
what
blah, blah.
because he knows that in his mind that he's going to make easy work of Stipe.
Do you know
why wouldn't he hype him up?
Do you know last time
he's making himself look better,
the last time Stipe won a fight, Alex Pereira wasn't in the UFC.
dude.
That's real.
Do you realize that stat can be said over 100 different stats out of a bunch of fighters in the UFC? A bunch. Yeah, you could add that stat to a shitload of Conor stats.
All right, he's the other example.
Last time Conor hasn't won a fight
Brian
was
Keller,
5 years
Brian
ago.
Keller's last win was like,
Yeah,
you know,
5 years ago. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Brian Keller.
That's too broad of a
The other
stat.
guy-
That's too broad of a stat. That doesn't hit home.
I think it's funny.
It is funny. But,
All right.
but it's funny because it's everybody, that kind of works for a lot of people.
What was the original?
Who will
question?
Tom Aspinall fight for the belt? Go.
John Jones.
John Jones.
If he beats Curtis Blaydes.
The question is who?
Right.
John Jones?
Yes.
The short answer is John Jones, but there's a huge question mark.
I think it could I'm going to say John Jones, but I think it could pretty easily beat Alex Pereira.
Or fuck yeah,
Aspinall.
Yeah.
There's always when they
Yeah.
there's talks of that
Listen,
happening.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
but listen, Alex Pereira will fight John Jones before he fights Tom Aspinall.
No.
Mark my fucking words.
No, no, no,
Yes, he will.
If
Yes, he will.
John beats Stipe and retires, then
Right.
the vacant belt
If-
is probably Pereira.
But
Aspinall.
he's not going to retire, guys.
Listen real quick.
Listen, no, real quick. John Jones will fight Alex Pereira before he fights Tom Aspinall. That's my fucking prediction.
God, I hope you're wrong.
It's an easier fight, I think.
It's an
for
easier fight for
Jones.
John Jones.
But if John actually does end up fighting Stipe,
yes,
let's say he wins.
he will. He will. It's not
But
Conor.
then
He's
you
gonna
have
fight.
another however many year, 2-3 years of fuckery to wait for him to fight again.
You're right. That is definitely.
So that means
that's very probable.
in the meantime, when Pereira makes his move up to heavyweight, he's going to be fighting
Yeah, I'm
Tommy.
switching my answer. It's Pereira. They're going to strip John. He's going to take too
Yep.
long to
Yeah,
decide. and it's Pereira.
Yep, I like that.
That's the smart move.
That's where I'm at.
That's the seasoned fan veteran
To get
choice
John
to make.
to fight
Yeah.
is a fucking act of God right now. So once if he ever
Oh right.
does,
Oh, he's coming off an injury.
But here's the thing, though.
Is he not?
he is.
He-
but
he's
God
that's
damn,
that is the reason why he
Tom
hasn't fought.
Aspinall blew his whole fucking shit out
How
and has
long
fought
did he
4
wait?
times since then.
How long did he wait?
Not 1,000 years.
Realistically,
without being a troll,
Less than
how long did he
1,000
wait?
years.
We're talking full ACL tear, correct?
John Jones had a full pectoral tear.
That we know, maybe.
Oh,
So it
now it's
literally
bullshit.
almost
Yeah.
exactly.
The injury was real. The injury
almost
was definitely real.
exactly 1 year. Literally
year
a day
apart.
different than 1 year.
From a complete ACL tear.
February 23rd to
But
February
here's
22nd.
here's the difference.
And he fought injured against Sergey.
Here's the difference. John Jones has proven himself for 15 years now. He's won. He's got all the accolades, all the belts in the world. He doesn't really have that thirst. Tom Aspinall has yet to get the belt.
Right.
So he is obviously going to fight injured. He's going to do whatever he can to make himself that guy. And he's going to do it. And he's going to do it, and he's going to be more beloved than John Jones has ever been.
And
But
he's going to do it against Pereira. All right.
Yeah, I'm going Pereira.
Pereira,
Yep.
Jones.
I really because there's no one else left at 205 for Pereira.
here's the deal.
I mean,
Pereira is going to fight John
There's
Jones.
Ankalaev.
yeah, but
Pereira's
no one
going to fight John Jones before he fights Tom Aspinall.
even if Pereira and Ankalaev end up fighting, that fight will happen before John Jones fights again after Stipe.
Let me say this.
We got to move on soon.
I know, but this is this because the UFC will want Pereira. Not just the UFC will want it because of money and everything, but collectively, I think the fans want to see Alex Pereira versus John Jones more than they want to see Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall.
You're probably right, but I feel like the most realistic answer is Tommy and Pereira.
Yeah, well,
I think so too.
You're right. You're 100%.
Yeah.
That's the biggest money maker.
this
for
is
sure.
a hard question. This is not.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's a doozy. It's definitely one of the three. We're not.
Right.
I don't think anybody's really going to be wrong here.
All right, last question. If Belal wins, which he will, does Leon get an immediate rematch?
Yes.
Ugh, he shouldn't.
I think he does.
Fuck off.
He's defended it once against Usman and then Colby.
I think if Belal beats fucking Leon, I think
Who fights?
I think Kamaru needs to come back down.
Shavkat?
I think Kamaru needs to come back down.
I don't think you throw Shavkat straight up into the mix.
What's wrong with Kamaru?
The UFC loves Shavkat and they love Jack Della.
Kamaru's an 85er now, dude.
We can't go back down. We can't go back down.
What, Chad?
Leon's defended it twice. He's going to get it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
Immediate
it's
rematch.
because of the.
He will only because it's Belal, but in my opinion, just like in a vacuum, 2 title defenses does not warrant a immediate rematch.
You don't think so?
But it's all case by case.
But I think in Leon's case, how he won the belt, that crazy head kick, and then he defended again and went all 5 rounds with Kamaru.
It's the same guy. I mean,
It is, but he solidified it.
Yeah.
And then the Colby thing.
I just like in general across UFC history, every champion who has defended a belt twice should not get an immediate rematch every time. I know that's not how it works, but in this case, is Leon like a big enough star
No.
to warrant an immediate rematch after
No.
just 2 title?
I
What's
agree.
the title defense record? Like 10, 8 or something?
Anderson Silva.
Listen, guys, you have to base it off of a different form of thinking, which is not the logical, like, oh, this is probably what's going to happen. You have to think of it at a business standpoint. What does the UFC want? Because I can promise you this. The UFC is not excited about Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad right now.
No.
But dude, Colby is number 4 still. Like this division
Colby
is
makes
shallow.
money, and Colby brings celebrities and big names into the fight.
See, I don't think this division is
Trump
shallow,
will be
though.
at that Colby fight.
Okay, so you're
Shavkat, Jack Della, Ian Machado, Gary.
Hold on. Shavkat, I'll give you. Jack Della, I'm not going to get. He's not a title challenger immediately.
Not yet.
Gilbert Burns is old, and I'll give you Ian.
Yeah.
Ian's being fast.
But he's still not. I don't think he's still.
Those
that
are
level
3
yet.
guys that are
Ian
good.
Gary just called out Shavkat and to fight
That's
him
the
in
fight.
December.
That's the fight you should make.
which is cool, and I respect him for doing that.
And then if there's a rematch,
I'm going to say no
You
because
can't
I
hate
think,
on Ian for calling
I
out
think
Shavkat.
you-
Nobody
No,
else is
no,
doing
no,
that.
no.
That's sick.
I think if they do that, if they do Ian and Shavkat, that's going to happen right in time for the winner to fight for the belt.
I think those 2 guys are your only names that are like actual like
Yeah.
marketable
makers.
title challengers.
Yeah, and
that the
those
UFC
are
wants.
those are bigger money makers than Leon fucking
So you think
Edwards.
because Leon and Belal are just so not loved that they'll give it to someone else?
Yeah, but I think Tom Aspinall, his title aspirations and the fact that he might win a title actually might help Leon.
Same country.
If Tom wins the
Yeah,
belt,
yeah.
then
You got 2
they may
UK
do
guys.
Leon rematch. What do you think? Immediate rematch?
I think he gets an immediate rematch.
Seth, answer. Final answer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, probably, but fuck that, dude.
I think you got to give it an immediate rematch, and all the guys that we just talked about, Shavkat, Ian, they're both young enough to
Here's
their
why.
time will come.
Here's why I hate this, because he won the belt off of a fight that he was getting his fucking ass whooped in.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But the second one he didn't.
The second one, he solidified the fuck out of it.
Well,
I'm gonna say no.
the guy
And
can't walk.
then he
The guy
went-
can't walk downstairs though. You know,
And then he
he
went,
has to walk in grass.
but then he went and beat the shit out of Colby.
He's got to walk backwards upstairs.
He's got to walk. He's going backwards upstairs, Chad.
He's talking
Have you
We're
ever-
talking about Leon.
I'm talking about Kamaru.
I knew who Seth
Kamaru's
was
not even
talking
in the
about.
conversation other than Leon beating him twice. What I'm saying is Leon beat Kamaru twice and then went and beat the hell out of Colby.
I understand.
I'm saying no, personally, just because there's other guys that the UFC wants to push more.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Is
saying.
Shavkat one of those guys?
Yes.
Shavkat Rachmanov?
Yes.
But yeah, they're not.
Lorisenko loves that motherfucker.
They're not
She
pushing
wants
him.
to fuck
They're not pushing him. They're not pushing him because he makes money. They're pushing him because he's undeniable.
All right. Yes.
I said no. I'm saying no.
No.
I'm with you.
Immediate rematch, yes.
No. All right.
I think it's warranted.
Anything else on this card? We got to get out of here. We've been talking for an hour plus.
Well, people love listening to
Sick
talk.
card, dude. 304 stack.
It's a good one.
It is a fucking good one.
It will
Except
be
for
fun.
Kape, he can go get bent.
Probably a lot of decisions. I'm wanting to say. in this one.
Yeah,
That's
but
how most of
they
these
better
go.
be fucking bangers though.
Yeah.
All right. At HOR Podcast Instagram.
time.
At Hungover Handwrite TikTok. Our personal socials will be in the description, and so will Clem's off camera.
At Pink Lemonade.
Go watch our other videos. He's in some of them. And thanks for watching. Go Belal. I think we can all agree with that.
No, nobody's rooting for anybody.
John
here.
has officially swayed me.
We'll see you next time.
No, I picked him,
See
but he
ya.
sucks.
Later.
Belal sucks.
Peace.
Bye.